I am not apologizing. Yeah. And I repeat again, I said it live on Dr.Ofweneke tonight. I am not apologizing. And I did not insult him by calling him stupid. I only apologize when I have done wrong. There's no wrong I did.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to our beautiful channels here. And today we have this amazing gentleman. I'm a gentleman because he is Dr.Ofweneke.
The eagle himself.
Okay.
The Duke of Kakamega. Dr.Ofweneke is my name.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're here for the fundraiser of St. Martin's.
Yes, yes.
Talk to us about that and also tell us about your relationship with Chipukizi.
First of all, we're here because we are the generation that we were told about. They kept on telling us the future is tomorrow, the future is tomorrow. Finally, tomorrow is here. Tomorrow is arrived. And we're here because we are joining up together in terms of changing the society, not only by just making guys laugh, by using our brands, our names, and what we've been able to achieve in the past. And I think there's a certain group of comedians or creatives who, during our growing up in the industry, our aim at that time was to grow a brand. From growing the brand was to now bring in finances, live a good life, all right? Live like Kevin Hart and the likes of Dave Chappelle and Steve Harvey. And now that we have done that, now we're at a place where we want to now give back to the society. A man is not a man if he doesn't learn the art of giving. And especially giving doesn't have to be monetary alone. It means in terms of services, in terms of kindness, in terms of just standing the society, in terms of just making an impact into the society. And that is what we are joining up to do. And that is why we're here for the fundraiser. My relationship with Chipukizi, to be honest, I think there are very few photos of Dr.Ofweneke hanging around with celebrities. And also it's because in terms of my personality, I am not very good with clique mentality. I'm not very good with mob psychology. I work on my own. I think on my own. I do things on my own. So if you see somebody that is really close to Dr.Ofweneke, Dr.Ofweneke is close to somebody, vice versa, it means there must be something special about them. Otherwise, I can afford all movie avenues in my house. I'd rather sit in my house and watch a movie rather than be found in a council of those who do not think about development and changing the society and changing the world. So Chipukizi is an amazing gentleman. We've been friends ever since we started the industry together, almost 15, 16 years ago. We have gone through so much together. We have looked poor together, and now we look rich together. We are among the first very few stand-up comedians who made it, who started doing shows within Africa and even going to the US and Europe. And one thing I know for sure is that God has placed a burden in his heart. God has placed a passion in his heart for the people of Tala, and this is just the beginning. And I am here to pledge my support as a brother that I'm going to stand with him till the end to make sure that whatever vision, whatever passion he's trying to drive, it gets to be achieved. So he's a good man, and I'm not only just here physically, but I'm also here praying for him spiritually and standing by him spiritually. A friend is not a friend if they cannot tell God about something about you. It's just not about people discussing your name in WhatsApp groups and trending topics. It's about that get a friend who can actually talk to God about you. So yes, I do talk to God about Chipukizi, and I pray that this ground that we're stepping in, this shall be the least of how it's looking like. God shall take us from one level to another. That's the plan.
Okay.
Yes.
Since it's a fundraiser,
yes.
What are you expecting?
One, I'm expecting money. I mean, let's just sugarcoat it.
Roughly,
well, if you can, enough is never enough. If you can do one branch here, the other corner of Tala, the other corner of Tala, what I'm telling all the Waishimios that are coming, please do not come here to enjoy how fast your car can be and how your air conditioner works. If you're coming here, it is money that we want. All right? Not money about interviews and everything. It's money for helping people. All right? So we are waiting. So all the Waishimios that are coming, we're expecting to raise, I think the target should be around 100 million. And we're expecting by end of today, there should be a security car here that is willing to carry around 100 million. That is the plan. Because at the end of the day, it's not about us. God has blessed us. We have made the money. It's about what change do we impact into the society. Hawa watu wanaona wako hapa nyuma. Watu wana dreams and ambitions. Wanaona Ofweneke, wanaona Chipukizi, wanaona Buticha, wanaona nani. Their dream is to one day become, drive, and look like some of us. So we are here to make sure that those dreams and ambitions come true. Yes.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Tunakujua sana kama comedian and
I don't go by the title comedian anymore.
MC,
I am not a comedian.
MC.
Yeah, so please, by the way, it's important that this one is said.
Yes.
That starting from January 1st, 2024. I no longer go by the term comedian. I'm not a comedian.
Yes.
I've left comedy to our young brothers and sisters. Let them build their brands. Now, Dr. Ofweneke is an event host, a TV host, a radio host, an author, a business strategist, and a brand analyst.
Apart from that one, what's that secret that people don't know about you? Because we hear you talking about prophecies and God alone. So,
but I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to say kwa media. Mulisema story ya Stoopid boy ka trend. You guys did not say that Dr. Ofweneke is officially saved. 1 month sober, and I'm deeply sold out for Christ. Right now, my next end is just spreading the word of God. So please also please make sure you also say about that. That I'm saved by the blood of Jesus Christ.
And you prophesy.
And I prophesy as well.
Amen.
Right? So right now it's not a joke. Na ule atafikiria ni jokes hiyo ni shauri yako. Mimi kitukutiana binguni, nikipatiana power banks na Wi-Fi password, na nikikunyima ujue ni wivu yako. So because let me tell you, God is raising a new generation. And from now onwards, we're not just preaching the gospel on the pulpit. God is setting his remnants and his army and his soldiers in different areas of the world. The book of Revelation calls them the 7 mountains. So utapata media, kuna kina Ofweneke wanaongea juu ya God. Utapata kwa banking CEO ama banks na finances, huko ni watu wa God. So we're not even joking about this anymore. So as you guys are trending about, making me trend about the other issue, please also make it trend that I don't deal in drugs anymore. I don't drink anymore. I am very sober. And the vision and the ambition right now is heaven is the goal. And I'm not going to heaven alone. I am going to heaven with people. Okay. Thank you very much.
By the look of things, do you think these are the last days? Do you feel like
yes. Do not even be mistaken about it. Something is happening in the spiritual realm. Whether you deny it or not, whether you go confound to TikTok videos about denying Jesus and his existence, that's your own. I normally tell, and I'm talking to the Gen Z, because somehow Gen Z have become Mr. Know-it-all. Gen Z cannot be told anything. They know everything, but I'll tell you this. You'd rather live as if there's a God, only to find out that there's no God, rather than live like there's no God, only to find out that there's a God. That's the plan. Yes.
Okay, Ofweneke, since we are talking about trending,
yes.
You're talking about trending.
Yes.
Stoopid boy.
Yes.
Said
First
that,
of all, guys actually thought I was insulting him. Let's start from there.
But you know that
I didn't know that is his name. I also came to know that is his name.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was insulting him. Because I think it's time for the first time for us to make some things very clear.
Okay.
One, I did not insult him by calling him stupid. It's actually his name. Number two, I'm sorry I didn't know the young man. Okay. Guys, mimi ni group ya mimi ni era kina Nameless, Sauti Soul, Isa, Wikimosh, Macadam, Jabali Africa. I'm not a Gen Z, as you guys can see. My firstborn is 14 years. Guys, I'm clearly not a young man.
So you're apologizing to Stoopid?
I am not apologizing. And I repeat again, I said it live on Dr. Ofweneke tonight. I am not apologizing for anything. What I can only offer is that the issue is bigger than what we are saying. All right? We are seeing an issue of our young men in the ghetto and in the village who are talented, doing amazing, and they're being taken advantage of either by the big brands who are coming to do collabos with them and enjoying YouTube views and enjoying shows and letting the upcoming artists suffer deep down in the village and in the ghetto. All right? So Dr. Ofweneke was an excuse, but the issue is bigger than what we think. These guys, and I want to call out, and I want to say this point blank. Stoopid boy and the rest of wasanii wa ghetto, they're representing the pain and the disappointment that the industry has shown. All right? I want you to kuishi good life, and kuishi kitu iko na YouTube views zake, but apart it shows hizo ndo za MCSK hazwafiki. So I understand why they would insist on insisting on being paid for an interview. But the truth be told is there's no media house in Kenya that has a budget to pay anyone for an interview. Let us not lie to ourselves. It has never happened. It is not happening, and it will not happen in the future. Number two, the media and the creative are a team. It's about working together. All right? Maybe I would have gained one new viewer on Dr. Ofweneke tonight through Stoopid Boy. And maybe he would have gotten 3 endorsements from my show. You get? But when you have our artists who are disgruntled, they are sad, disappointed about them not receiving the instant financial gratification as expected, then we expect that kind of a reaction. All right? So it is, I am not apologizing because there's nothing for Dr. Ofweneke to apologize about. The only thing I'm saying is point blank. All right? And the good thing, history in Patanikiwa fasting. And I thank God for it. I was deep into fasting. This is what I'll say. I am offering one. You're not even offering. I am looking for Stoopid boy. Nataka nimpeleke lunch. Right? I want to have lunch with him. And if he can come with the whole Gota City, the better. All right? I will not pay him for an interview. Again, I repeat. But I will pay for the lunch. I might even probably pay for his fare back and forth. Number 3, I want to invest in the mentorship of the artists of the ghetto.
Amazing.
That is what God was speaking to me about this situation. All right? But please let it be clear. I only apologize when I have done wrong. There's no wrong I did. All right? I just called out and I just brought in a conversation that needs to be made and that needs to be had. Our artists in the village, but there's one at the second. All right? And number 2, we also need to understand that some of us, by the time we're getting to Dr. Ofweneke, the number of free shows that we had to do. Chipukizi awambie, Butita awambie, Terence awambie. The number of free, whether Terence, Chipukizi, Sleep awambie na Butita, tulikuwa tunafanyanga ilikuwa hapa city, ilikuwa tunafanya club sound. Tulikuwa tunafanyanga comedy night. Tulipanga so 2 a night. Na lazima utoe jokes za tabia mbaya. Kama watu kuduyana, kunyanduana. Na sio manager wa club anaangalia. Usipotoa jokes za kunyanduana, hakuna kulipa so 2 yako. Sasa hizo naishi kwa nyumba ya 1500 Kangemi. Enye bado inanishida kulipa. All right? So what I'll also ask our artists is the journey to success. You cannot use a shortcut. And always uruka step. Uruka step inakurudishanga na nyuma. So you must be ready to sit down, learn, listen, and submit under a mentorship. All right? Some of us submitted. I submitted under Churchill. I submitted under Jalango. I submitted under MC Jesse. I submitted under my pastor because I needed to understand, one, how the entertainment industry is, how showbiz is, and what God is leading me to. All right? Because at the end of the day, guys, we lose this artist. Because ndio Stoopid amefanya ngoma ya kwanza, which is a collabo. So tunangoja ngoma yake akiwa peke yake. God help us, he hit. I pray. Ya 3, ya 4 alafu. Because your day akicall producer wangu alikuwa amelewa vibaya sana.
He needs mental.
Yes, cancel event, cancel. Guys, you guys need to know the truth. The Stoopid boy was called in the beginning. Yes. And he accepted the interview. The only thing he asked for was fare, which was already provided.
Oh.
That's one thing you guys don't know.
So he was given fare?
The fare was ready to be provided. Okay. We said yes. Okay. He did not ask for any payment in the beginning. All right? Yeah. So the poster was ready. So my producer called to ask, what time are you coming? So first of all, he was high already. And I quote, what did he say? Siwahitaji, nyinyi ndio mnahitaji. Ngoma yangu na 2 million views. Na kama mna pesa nyinyi media house maskini, tokeni kwa simu yangu. I don't know if you guys get.
Yeah,
you get. And I want to thank the management. From the reporter here from my producers that actually the management called and apologized. All right? So as Kenyans are speaking, now the same artist, niko na DMs zimejaa. Naweza kuonesha sahi. Hata siwezi hata waficha. Kwani wafiche nini na mimi si mtoto mdogo? Unaona hizi? Hizi ni DMs za ma artist. Wamekuwa DM the whole week. Wanataka hizo interview. Wanaomba Ofweneke mean the interview for free. You get? But what I'm saying is no artist should perform for free. Perform for free. All right? But when it comes to interview, be very wise to check as an artist. Will I get value? Yes, you'll get value. All right? Let's work together. So mimi nimesema sina number Stoopid boy, ningetaka sana kuipata. I want to take him for lunch. Let's have a conversation. I am willing to come in as a mentor, not him alone. If we're able to talk to them, to do a idea, how to talk to clients, how to negotiate a contract, how to deny an interview, how to also hold it, how to negotiate for fee, how to enter a stage, how to brand yourself, what to post on social media, all right? How not to go when you're high to a gig. Those are the things we're talking about.
Okay, so Ofweneke, some artists say they know their worth. Do you think that artists should be paid to go for such interview? Not only performance, should they be paid to go for such interview?
I have told you, no media house has a budget to pay for any interview.
Not even any maybe
No
let's say
media house.
Okay.
No media house has a budget to pay artists for an interview.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I want us to be tusikae hapa tudanganye artist. All right? Tusikae tuwadanganye. Let's be point blank with them.
Yeah.
And I hope hii clip yote nimesema i-uploadiwe hivi. Isiweke nusu kusuta certain narrative. Otherwise nimefika umri wa kulaani. So I also pray that we also be, as content creators and digital media, we also be honest enough to send the right messages as caption. All right? So let's also not enjoying in pushing negative stories or misquote for iskume. If it's a word that will help the industry, let's do so as well. Yes.
Okay, so hadi tumesahau tuko fundraiser. A message to Chipukizi as we finish this.
Oh, bro, you know I got you. You know I love you. You know I'm here because I want to support you. You know the dream that we've been having. All right. And one thing we've been telling us, mimi na Chipukizi tunatanga master. Because tunajua. Yeye akiwa master upande Ukambani, mimi ni master wa Western. That's why they call me the Duke of Kakamega. All right? And we're here to make a change. And leo tuko ambaye na kitu moja na Chipukizi. One day it's going to make sense. So it's about to make sense. All right. Now artist wote wako karibu kuja Dr.Ofweneke tonight. Mimi nimepata mpaka wa safe fare. You guys. Kuna sababu uniambia Ofweneke sina pesa ya mafuta. Nini natoka mfuko wangu hata management haijui. Na kuna there artists who have given fuel their cars. You get? But tell me in the beginning, Ofweneke niko mbaya. Siwezi niko mbaya. Hiyo si shida.
Pia kuna kuanga na etiquette za kuongea, especially when you planning to host someone, an artist. Wasikuwe na hiyo kiburi. What do you have to say about that?
This is the thing, Mimi hata Churchill simuitangi Churchill, muitanga Oga. Where Nigerian artists have beaten us, they have learned the art of serving the fathers, respecting the fathers. Wakati Olamide anaongea, Davido na Wizkid walala chini. Sisemi mtu analala chini because I'm not a god. I'm using an example because pia Ofweneke alikuwa anataka laliwe chini. Mimi ni bibi yangu nilalia chini, sawa? But this is the thing. Let's learn to serve under.
Yes.
This is what I've been telling guys. And this quote is nowhere else. It's from my mind. When God gives you access to the king, don't feel jealous or compete with the king. Tell God to give you wisdom over how to behave around the king.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So, easy vita, tulia. Mimi nililan under Jalango Churchill. Ile mimi naongeleshanga Churchill hivi. Yes sir. Jalango, yes sir. Yes sir. So as I've learned how to humble in front of those who have been before. Akina Lucy wa vyoja mahakamani, akina Makoha, akina Mogaka. Si wangalia also, I'm like, hey, yes sir. What can I do? Because they prepared a way. And again, some of them had to literally poop in their pants for us to know how to use tissue papers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.